Let's look live this morning at the iconic Bay Area attraction Alcatraz. This former prison is in the headlines once again this morning. Reportedly, President Trump is serious about seeking to reopen the site. And yes, we are hearing the president is sending in major people to visit the rock. You see it here under my feet on our virtual reality set to lay the groundwork to perhaps house criminals once again on Alcatraz Island. In early May, President Trump posted "Rebuild and Open Alcatraz." He says he wants to move the country's most ruthless and violent offenders there and directed federal agencies to work together to reopen it. So our news crew at the ready from the ground and the sky this morning, awaiting the visit of Trump's cabinet members. Kevin Coe joins us live in San Francisco. And Kevin, what information do we have and who is expected to be there?
Well, most of the information that we do have, Reed, is coming from Nancy Pelosi. She actually released a scathing statement yesterday opposing everything you're laying out and everything we're about to lay out for you right now. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Interior Secretary Doug Burgum, both expected to be on Alcatraz Island this morning. I do have to mention, we reached out to a lot of experts and local officials across the board, trying to figure out how any of this would be possible. Experts say it would not only cost billions of dollars to reshape Alcatraz into a functioning prison, but there are serious legal hurdles. Take a listen.
It is an historic landmark, and so there are a set of rules that are also governing what can happen on that island in terms of rebuilding Alcatraz. With that said, Donald Trump has been bending and breaking all of the rules and norms and the ways in which we do things, right? And the Supreme Court so far has not served as much of a backstop with these particular types of decisions. So while I would say under a normal administration, the odds of this happening would be slim to none because we would be following the law. I can imagine a scenario where Donald Trump just pushes ahead. There are lawsuits, and then the Supreme Court backs him on this.
Now, I do want to read you some of the full reaction from Nancy Pelosi. It reads, quote, "With stiff competition, the planned announcement to reopen Alcatraz as a federal penitentiary is the Trump administration's stupidest initiative yet. It should concern us all that clearly the only intellectual resources the administration has drawn upon for this foolish notion are decades-old fictional Hollywood movies." We also reached out to San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie's office, and they sent us this statement via Lurie. It reads in part, quote, "There's no realistic plan to make Alcatraz reopen as anything other than the wonderful tourist attraction that it currently is. If the federal government wants to spend billions of dollars, I want them to spend it on a clean and safe streets and San Francisco's economic recovery." Mayor Lurie's office also telling us that he has no plans to meet with any federal officials today regarding Alcatraz. In terms of Governor Gavin Newsom, well, he's been saying this for months. He said it again last night. He opposes any plans to turn Alcatraz back into a federal prison.
Kevin Coe with Alcatraz right there behind him live on our screens. We thank you so much for that update. We're waiting to see if those arrivals happen a little later this morning. We'll be following this story closely throughout the entire day. You can get the latest at KPIX.com and stream updates on the CBS News app, including CBS News 24/7.